Hey folks, Matt from Weight Health Synergy. One of the most common health questions that I get, that I see online being posted on Quora, all sorts of places, is what is the single biggest health change I can make to bring about a positive effect on my health? In other words, what's the single thing, the single most effective thing I can do that's going to positively affect my health, going to increase my health? And usually this is from somebody that's not necessarily in good health at the moment and is looking at beginning to make some changes. They've realized, hey, things aren't where they should be. I'm not happy with things. I'm not feeling well. What can I do? What's the first steps I can take? So this is where the question stems from. And it's actually a very simple answer in the sense of it's what I would recommend pretty much to anybody is the number one thing you should start with. And that is to eliminate all refined sugar from your diet. So one of the quickest, fastest ways to do this is to remove all beverages other than black tea, black coffee, or herbal tea as well, in with black tea, and water. Don't drink soda. Don't drink soda pop. Don't drink juice. Don't drink anything except water or black tea or herbal tea or black coffee. No cream, no sugar. That is going to, for a lot of people, remove a huge amount of processed sugar from their diet in a given day. I've seen people that with that one change alone have dropped 50, 60 pounds in a few months. I know I'm thinking right now of one person I know who is a tow truck driver, and he drank tons of Coke, probably in the neighborhood of 4 to 6 liters a day. Like we're talking like a gallon and a half of Coke a day. Ridiculous amounts. He cut that out, and now in his case, I think he went to diet, which I don't recommend doing, but the result is the same, that the sugar is gone. I just don't advocate using the fake sugars in Diet Pop. I would have switched to water. But he dropped, I think it was about 55 pounds in 2 months. And that is a fantastic example, and I think that's the first place everybody should start. Now, if you want to take it one step further, and hand in hand with that is, don't just cut out your refined sugars. Cut out all your processed food and refined carbs. Ideally, you can cut out the refined sugars. You can cut out all of your grains, your breads, and your processed carbs. If you do that, and you basically kind of go into a paleo or even keto lifestyle in the sense of if you're just eating whole, real food. And you don't have to go as strict as full keto or full paleo, but only eat real food. You know, if you eat meats, cheese, fruits and vegetables, fish, these type of things, these are real foods. These are what our bodies have thrived on for thousands of years before the advent of all this processed junk. So the simplest thing to do is just remove the processed junk. The easiest, simplest way to start, if you want to take a baby step, is to eliminate all your liquids, all your fluids, except for water and black tea or coffee. Now, the caveat there is if black tea and coffee agree with you. Switching totally to water will also eliminate some people's caffeine intolerances. But by just doing that, you're going to see a huge impact on your health. If you can go all the way to eliminating all your refined carbs and sugars in your diet and you're only eating whole foods, you're going to see a huge impact in your health. That alone could be enough for a lot of people to lose massive amounts of weight and regain their health, to solve all sorts of health problems. Just that one, what seems to be a simple change, it can be a little difficult for some people with sugar addictions, but that alone is going to be huge. And I heartily recommend you try that if you're looking for the first step to take, the first baby step, if as it were, to start turning your health around and regaining your health, reclaiming your health. I mean, your birthright is a strong, healthy body. And unfortunately, we've really messed that up as a society and allowed things to go really haywire. So this is what I would recommend. Throw it back to you guys. How many of you took this as your first step and saw great results? How many of you are doing it right now? How's it going for you? Are you having a hard time of it? Was it easy? Have you been at it? How long have you been at it? And what are your results? Let us know in the comments below. Let's discuss this a little. Let's help out those people looking at doing this as a first step and give them some feedback from a bigger sampling of people. I know myself, this was one of the first things I did some years back when I'd been eating unhealthy for a while and started turning things back around. And it was huge. And then it led to a bunch of other things and to, changes all over the board. So it's a great first step. But let me know what you guys are doing, what you've done, what your response has been to this, how it's been for you. Leave it in the comments below. Let's discuss it. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at Weight Health Synergy.